Have you ever wondered what life is like when you're soaring through the skies, catering to the needs of hundreds of passengers day in and day out? Imagine a life suspended between the clouds, a world where the sunrise greets you in one city and sets in another. You're part of the airline cabin crew, the glamorous guardians of the sky, the first to welcome passengers aboard, and the last to wave them off. The uniform is crisp, the smile is bright, and the aura of adventure that surrounds you is palpable. This is the life of an airline cabin crew member, a profession often associated with glamour and allure. The shimmering spectacle of jet setting, the thrill of exploring new cities, and the joy of meeting people from all walks of life. It's an exhilarating dance above the clouds, a symphony of service and style. But beneath this veneer of glamour, there's a less talked about side. A side that includes long, grueling hours, often stretching into the wee hours of the night. It's a world where sleep becomes a luxury, rest a fleeting moment, as you traverse time zones and battle jet lag. Then, there's the emotional toll. The cabin crew members are frontline warriors, ready to handle any crisis with grace and composure. They deal with difficult passengers, mediate disputes, and soothe frayed nerves, all while maintaining a calm demeanor. They are the unsung heroes, the ones who keep their cool when turbulence hits, both literal and metaphorical. Behind every courteous smile, there's a story of resilience, a tale of endurance. Each meal served, each seatbelt checked, and every safety instruction delivered is backed by countless hours of training and an unwavering commitment to passenger safety and satisfaction. The life of an airline cabin crew member is a delicate balance between the thrill of flight and the grind of duty. It's a dance that requires strength, patience, and a heart that cares for others, even at 35,000 feet above the ground. So the question stands, is the glamour worth the grind? Imagine working 16 hours straight, with a smile plastered on your face, serving people from all walks of life. Sounds tough, right? Let's delve into the world of sky-high hours that cabin crews often endure. We often perceive the life of cabin crews as glamorous, filled with exotic destinations and plush hotels. However, behind the scenes, it's a grueling marathon of long hours, high pressure, and physical exhaustion. A typical shift for cabin crew can stretch up to 16 hours, sometimes even more on long-haul flights. This is not a 9-to-5 job. Rather, it's a job that starts when the sun rises in one part of the world and ends when it sets in another. The physical toll is immense. The human body isn't designed to handle such irregular schedules. The constant jet lag, the strain of being on your feet for extended periods, the irregular meals, and the lack of adequate rest all add up. It's not uncommon for cabin crew to suffer from chronic fatigue, sleep disorders, and other health issues, but the job doesn't end with serving meals and beverages. It's about ensuring passenger safety, calming anxious flyers, and maintaining the aircraft's cleanliness. It's about being a medic, a firefighter, a babysitter, and a counselor, all while cruising at 35,000 feet. It's about being a jack of all trades, and master of all. Yet they do it all with grace and composure, hiding their exhaustion behind warm smiles and impeccable service. The job demands a high level of resilience and a service-above-self attitude. So the next time you board a flight, take a moment to appreciate the cabin crew. Their job is not just about pouring your coffee or showing you to your seat. It's a complex ballet performed at high altitude, where precision, patience, and professionalism are key. As you can see, the sky is not always the limit. What seems like a glamorous job has its own set of challenges, and it's high time we acknowledge and respect the dedication and hard work of these sky warriors. We've all met that one passenger, the one who can't seem to be pleased no matter what. But what happens when you meet them at 35,000 feet? Imagine this. You're cruising above the clouds, the hum of the engines a comforting lullaby. Suddenly, a passenger decides that their seat is too small, their chicken too dry, or their neighbor too chatty. While most of us might simply roll our eyes and turn up our noise-canceling headphones, for the cabin crew, these moments require a delicate blend of diplomacy, patience, and emotional resilience. Let's walk a mile in their shoes. Picture a passenger who insists on a window seat when none are available. The cabin crew, trained to handle such situations, calmly explain the situation, offer alternatives, and ultimately ensure the passenger's comfort, even when faced with unreasonable demands. Or consider a more serious scenario, a passenger who has consumed a bit too much of the complimentary wine and has become belligerent. The cabin crew must defuse the situation without escalating it, ensuring the safety and comfort of all on board. This isn't just about serving meals and pouring drinks. It's about maintaining peace at high altitude. These are but a few examples of the challenges faced by the cabin crew. They are the unsung heroes who gracefully navigate not just through the skies, but also through a sea of diverse personalities, attitudes, and moods. They bear the brunt of our frustrations, our fears, and our often unreasonable demands, all while maintaining a smile and a calm demeanor. It's not just about serving coffee or tea, it's about serving patience and understanding. It's about being the calm in the storm, the soothing voice over the intercom, the reassuring smile in turbulent times. It requires a strength of character and emotional resilience that few professions demand. So the next time you're up in the air, remember that the cabin crew isn't just there to ensure your physical comfort. They're also there to navigate the choppy waters of human emotions, to keep the peace, and to make your journey as smooth as possible, even when the passengers are anything but. Navigating through stormy skies is easier than navigating through stormy moods. How does one balance life on the ground and life in the air? This is a question that haunts every member of the cabin crew, a delicate dance between two worlds that often seems impossible to master. The life of a cabin crew member is far from the 9-to-5 grind. Their schedules are as unpredictable as the skies they traverse. Early morning flights, red-eye returns, and long-haul trips can quickly blur the lines between day and night. Their body clocks are continually reset, often leaving them in a perpetual state of jet lag. This irregular rhythm of life can take a significant toll on their personal relationships. Imagine missing out on birthdays, anniversaries, or even just a regular Sunday family dinner because you're 35,000 feet above the ground. The isolation can be overwhelming and maintaining connections becomes a challenge. It's like living in two time zones, where one is always playing catch-up with the other. Moreover, the mental health implications are far-reaching. The constant flux between time zones, coupled with the physical and emotional demands of their job, can lead to chronic fatigue, insomnia, and even depression. The smiling, accommodating cabin crew member you see is often masking a world of exhaustion beneath the surface. But it's not all turbulence and stormy skies. There's a certain allure to this lifestyle, the thrill of visiting new places, meeting people from different walks of life, and experiencing the world from a unique vantage point. It's a career that can be as rewarding as it is demanding, offering a unique blend of adventure and responsibility. Yet, striking a balance remains a constant struggle, a juggling act that requires resilience, adaptability, and a strong support system. It's about finding small moments of calm in the chaos, cherishing the brief periods of respite, and nurturing a sense of home, even when home keeps changing. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the flying, it's the landing. It's about coming back down to earth, to the realities of life on the ground, while still keeping a piece of the sky in their hearts. So, the next time you board a flight, how will you treat the cabin crew? As we've journeyed through the realities of cabin crews' lives, we've seen the multitude of challenges they face. Long hours that reach into the night, dealing with a variety of passengers, some pleasant, others not so much, and the constant battle to maintain a healthy work-life balance. It's a job that requires resilience, patience, and an unwavering commitment to safety. Yet despite these obstacles, they don their uniforms with pride, greet us with warm smiles, and serve us with grace under pressure. They are the unsung heroes of the skies, working tirelessly to ensure our journeys are as comfortable and safe as possible. No matter the turbulence they face, whether literal or metaphorical, they stand strong, ready to assist and serve. This is why empathy and respect towards these individuals is not just a courtesy, but a necessity. Empathy allows us to step into their shoes, to understand the demands of their job, and to appreciate the sacrifices they make. It's about realizing that behind the crisp uniforms and professional demeanor, there's a person who's been on their feet for hours, pacifying crying babies or dealing with difficult passengers, all while ensuring the safety of hundreds. Respect, on the other hand, is acknowledging their role and treating them with the dignity they deserve. It's about saying please and thank you, listening to their safety instructions, and understanding that they're not just there to cater to whims, but to ensure that we reach our destinations safely. Their job is not easy, but it's made easier when they're met with kindness, understanding, and appreciation from those they serve. So let's change the narrative. Let's treat these sky warriors with the respect and empathy they deserve. Remember, a little kindness can go a long way, especially when you're miles up in the sky.